This one's a lesson that I've had to learn very deeply. Listen to the body. Stop settling for less than you deserve. We will make excuses for somebody else because we want them to stay. We will make excuses for somebody else because we are trying to find a way that this happy ending can happen. But that's you ignoring your body. Your body's already told you the truth. Your body told you by it tensing up, by it flaring, by certain rashes happening, by you becoming ill. Your body speaks. It's intelligent. It has so much information within it. By you not feeling safe. And then guess what? The mind gets involved. And now you start overthinking. Oh, but I understand that he went through this before, so this is why he is the way he is. That doesn't mean that you need to accept that. Why? Why should you? Why should you accept that? Every single decision you make, you should be choosing you. Every single one. If you can't choose you, you have to question yourself, is this for your highest good? Is this something that's going to help me evolve? Is this something that is going to help me become a greater version of myself? And if somebody has an issue or a problem with you choosing you, then that's not somebody you need around you. Because choosing you is what you should do. They need to honor that. They need to accept that. Because you can't accept less than what it is that you deserve and what it is that you know you're worthy of. Because that's a reflection of your self-worth. That's a reflection of what you're going to get next. That is the bar you're setting for every single person that comes in your life to treat you the same way. Even if you say you don't like it, you've already set the bar as being that. So now everything that follows that. Let's take a relationship, for instance. You're not happy. The person's not standing up to who it is that you need and what it is that you need at that moment in time. And you're explaining away all of their toxic behaviour. Or it may not be toxic, it may just be behaviour that doesn't resonate with the frequency that you're on. It doesn't resonate with you, the essence of you, and who it is that you're becoming and who it is that you are right now. So if you explain away every single thing that they're doing, that means you're just settling for that. That means you don't want better. We say we want better, but we don't do the actions that actually prove we want better. Because tests will come. Even if you leave that, tests will come after. And when those tests come after, they'll come in a way where it looks a little bit prettier. It's got a pretty bow on it. And then when you open the packaging and you really observe and you really look, you'll see, oh wow, you're avoidant just like my ex. You're emotionally unavailable just like my ex. Wow. Oh, you're a liar. You'll start to see the things for what they actually are and stop prettying them up and stop painting them. You know when they say believe people the first time around when they show you who they are? That part. That part. Stop trying to change them into a character that you want for your life and your movie, because that's how you want your Romeo to look, sound, act, and prove to you he is. But this person's proving there's something completely different, and here you are painting them to be your Prince Charming. It's crazy the things that we do just so we can have that fairy tale that we have in our minds and our heads. But really and truly, if the person, for instance, you paint you're painting in your head that Prince Charming in your mind, right? You know exactly what he looks like. Well, probably not exactly what he looks like, but you know how he acts. You know that he's emotionally stable. You know that he's mentally stable. You know that he's got his own goals, and continue. So if he came to you while you were accepting what it is you're accepting and you're accepting less than what you deserve, do you think that he would find you attractive? Because he's resonate at that frequency, right? Would he find you attractive? What would he think of you in that situation, accepting less? Yeah, it's a big question when you ask yourself those types of things. It makes you really think. Because yes, someone can need healing, and yes, someone's been through trauma, and yes, but there's certain things that you don't need to settle for, because there's always somebody out there that will do way better for you, that will nurture you way better. When you ignore your body, you start normalizing discomfort. You start normalizing discomfort as, oh, no relationship's perfect. That one. No relationship's perfect. Oh, we all go through things. Yeah, this would just make us stronger. But in hindsight, you're actually putting more armor around your heart, more armor around your emotional state in order for you to actually protect yourself, more armor around your womb to protect yourself from this person that you say you love and you say you want to be with, and you explain away as being unhealed and how he just needs some nurturing. You can't nurture somebody into who they're supposed to be. You can't nurture someone into that. They need to do that themselves. If they don't want that for themselves, you can't want that for them and force it to actually happen, because it will never happen. Sometimes people need for you to actually walk away and leave for them to actually wake up and break. They need to literally shatter in pieces of a heartbreak in order for them to really and truly do the work that they should be doing. And understand that every single relationship you have has a sell by date. It has a sell by date. It has a best before date. And that best before date, if you run over it, everything just starts to become stale. You start to keep running into these blockages, wonder what's happening, why me, why me? Because the sell by date and the best before date is gone, but you're still trying to make sure that it's okay. You're still trying to break the pieces of mold off and continue to try and nurture this stale piece of bread. Put it in the bin. Put it in the bin. It's not for you anymore. When you're trying to nurture something that's past its best before date, it's not going to bring you any joy at all. Like, not everyone's supposed to be in your life for life, and that's okay. People are like, oh, it didn't work out. It did. For the period of time that it was meant to work out for, it wasn't meant to be for life. Sometimes you're meant to be with someone for a year, sometimes 2, sometimes 6, sometimes 10, sometimes 20, sometimes a day, sometimes a month. And you have to learn to be okay with that. You have to embrace the experience while it happens and understand that, oh, this experience is beautiful. I absolutely loved every part of this. What did you leave me with? What did I learn? Be happy with that. When you're not and you're just longing for something that you wanted it to be, you'll be in a space where you're chasing something and you'll miss every single lesson that you actually learned. You'll miss every nugget of wisdom and every nugget of greatness that you was given from this person. I think I've made my point clear. So once you listen to your body, it's going to tell you where you should be, who you should be with, and how long you need to stay. Stop explaining your way out of that, because it will bring you to greater situations that are really going to nurture you for the greatest good. Thank you for choosing you.